Hi, welcome to Raw Math. Today I'm doing a series of videos on graph interpretation. So this graph, there's fewer questions. It says, what is the domain of this graph? And now we don't have any information. We can make no assumptions outside of this graph. So everything we do with this graph has to simply be the exact data given. We can't, this could be a one-year survey. So we have to stick with just what's there because we have no other information. It says, what is the domain of this graph? And the domain is January is less than X is less than December. I'm going to put equal signs in there because we actually have data for January. We actually have data for December. So the graph exists at those 2 points. So that's when you use the equal sign because it does equal there. It says, what is the range? Well, the lowest point on here is about 3. This is our low point right here. This is about 3. Our highest point right here is 90. And range has to do with the minimum value to the maximum value. And because those are existing points, I'm going to say 3 is less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 90. And that will give me the range, smallest to largest. It says if there is a max, is there a max or a min? If so, what is it or are they? Well, there's a max at we will call that September. There's a max at September, because remember, you always put your input first. What input gives us the output we care about? September, comma 90. And there's a min right here in March. And like we said before, that's 3. The fact that our range and our min and max match is not a coincidence. It says what output is over here, corresponds to the input of November, or what is f of November? So this is function notation, and the input is always in the parentheses. The output is always out of the parentheses, or it's on the outs. It's outside by itself on the other side of the equal sign. So November is about 10. So is what corresponds to November. It says what input corresponds to the output of 50, or in other words, what values of x correspond to f of x equals 50. So I'm going to say x equals. If we come at 50, we see there's a point here and a point here. This is July. This is October. So x is equal to July and October. There is often multiple inputs for an output. There can only ever be one output for an input. That's the definition of a function. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can like my Facebook page, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.